Pelan-pelan, tarik pelan.
Capek ah.
A few moments later.
Hah?
Aduh pusing, pala otak, pala Barbie pusing, bolak-balik, maju, mundur, maju, mundur, maju, mundur, maju, mundur. Anjay pusing banget coy.
Hi! Good afternoon, everyone. So, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Shabilla from class 06 SYGP 003. So, before we start to analyze this novel, let me asking you first. So, can a woman choose both love and independence, or does she have to sacrifice one for the other? Let me answer this in the next video. So, in this central question, Vice, Good to Be Bad by Debbi Rawlins, rather than presenting a typical romance, the novel explores the emotional journey of Karrie Albright, an independent and career-oriented woman who struggles to balance her personal freedom with her growing feelings for Rob Phillips, her former professor. So, in this presentation, I will analyze the novel using feminism criticism, particularly liberal feminism, to explore how gender expectation and power dynamic influence the protagonist's choice and the identity. So, before discussing the analysis, let me briefly summarize the plot of the novel. So, let's move on to the next video. So, the story follows Karrie Albright, a successful and independent woman who refuses to depend on men for her happiness or success as she reconnects with Rob. Their relationship gradually developed into something more personal. However, as her feelings grow stronger, Karrie faces an internal conflict between maintaining her independence and allowing herself to fall in love in the end. So, the novel shows that a woman can remain strong and independent while choosing her own path in both love and life. Now, let's move on to the theory used in this analysis. Go! So, the social issue discussed in this novel is female independence. Karrie wants to maintain her autonomy while dealing with romantic feelings and social expectation about woman and relationship. To analyze this issue, I use feminism criticism, particularly Liberal Feminism by Rosemarie Tong. According to this theory, women should have the freedom and right to make their own decisions without being limited by traditional gender expectation. One important question in this novel is, I'm too young to be tied down. This statement shows that Karrie values to her independence and does not want a relationship to control her life. Reflects her desire to make her own choices and determine her own future. And for the another important question, a quotation is, students were and still are off limits. I think this quotation highlights the power difference between Rob and Karrie because Rob was once her professor. From a feminism perspective, it shows how power dynamic can influence personal relationship. And also, for the narration, the attraction was not one-sided. Mark's turning point in the story, Karrie realized that Rob shared her feeling, which creates an internal conflict between her independence and her emotional desire. So, in conclusion, Good to Be Bad portrays the challenges women face when trying to balance independence, love, and personality identity. Through Carrie's expression, the novel shows that maintaining autonomy can be difficult when emotions and social expectations become influent. Okay, okay guys, so that's all from me. Thank you for listening and see you guys!
I just had to let you know you're